Good.
Hey there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Long time no see.
Yes.
Oliver Saikaly, Complete Option Solutions.
Good to see you again. You sure can.
Awesome, thank you very much. So since I last saw you, I actually got you some pickles. In case you're ever in a pickle, you know to give me a call. And here's my card with my phone number on it for you.
Oliver, thank you very much.
Of course. So Pat, how have you been?
It was definitely a challenge getting to work today with the weather.
Oh, definitely.
But you know what? We're here. I definitely appreciate that you took the time out of your day. I was actually expecting you to cancel this meeting, but thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you for showing up and risking your safety. So.
No, please. Same to you. Thanks for taking this meeting. I appreciate your time and meeting with me today. So I actually saw a recent news article about Penny and Case and how you took on a big client. Congratulations. How's that working for you?
It's been very, very well. Everything is positive except the last time I told you not enough me. I could really use 10 of me.
Of course.
Sometimes I want to rip my hair out.
Yeah.
And then also the breach, right? So besides that, things are good, right?
Of course. A bunch of things to talk about today.
Yes.
But actually, a little bit about CDS Xerox is we took on a lot of new clients. I know last time you were a little bit concerned about our reputability and our experience with specifically healthcare law firms. And I actually brought you a little client list just showing different ones that we have acquired. And I'll go ahead and leave that with you at the end of today's meeting, if that's okay.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that because having translations like that, and I would actually, I know some of the names on that list. I would like to reach out to them and just see how it's working for them. And again, nothing against you personally. No. My current incumbent supplier sold me a bill of goods, so very genuine, very nice. I bit into what he was selling, right?
Yeah.
I signed a contract, and I haven't been able to have any support now, right? So I got these printers that are a constant headache. I'm constantly troubleshooting them.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that when and if I decide to partner with you, that what you're saying you can actually deliver on, right?
Of course, I can totally hear you, Pat.
Nothing personal.
Definitely, I totally respect that. Any business aspect is really important. So I know we only have 15 minutes today, probably 13 now, but I want to go ahead and start by asking you a few questions, just reiterate a few things we talked about last meeting, just move forward into a little bit about IT services, since you did mention some issues you've been having with security, kind of go into our preliminary proposal regarding the printers, a full presentation, and then I'll give you a final proposal if all of that sounds good.
Wonderful. Okay? I mean, I couldn't ask for a better agenda.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to add to that agenda?
Right on.
Awesome. May I take some notes if that's okay?
Yes, please.
Awesome. Would anybody else benefit from being in today's meeting?
I am the decision maker, so you're talking to the guy, unfortunately.
Perfection.
I wish I had some
right? I was going to say, you can bring him in if you'd like.
But I don't, yes.
Okay, sounds good. So you had a security issue. Would you mind telling me more about that?
Well, essentially, you know that we deal in healthcare. We're dealing in a facet, but healthcare is a big focus of us. So we're working with clients that have confidential information, confidential documents. A lot of this is governed by the HIPAA laws and regulations.
Definitely.
So when we had a hacker come in and basically steal some confidential files and hold them hostage, the only way that we could get them files back was to pay his demand of $25,000. We couldn't jeopardize that getting out there because, as you know, with the World Wide Web, God forbids any of those files would have leaked. It would have bankrupted our business. So not only would we have the liabilities, we would have upset one of our most important clients. We have all the liabilities with the confidential information that would have been leaked. Our reputation would have been damaged, right? So just like a review when you go to a restaurant or you go buy a car or stay at a hotel, all of that stuff exists now on a very level platform. So if something happens like that negatively, it can ruin our entire business. So we had no choice. That all falls on my shoulders.
Of course.
Which is not good, right? So if the shareholders would be able to find somebody in IT, I don't know if I'd be sitting here right now.
Yeah.
If it would happen again, I won't be sitting in this chair.
That's what I was going to ask. This is just one incident, and it's kind of led to this domino effect of different things that have happened. If it was to happen again, what do you think would happen, depending on the case?
I would lose my job.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to get to that level.
So that's when I say I need that level of confidence and comfort.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be a pain. I'm not trying to be that customer that's got to keep pushing, right? You're supplying the information, but I really have to know deep down that if I'm going to trust you with my client's information, it's not going to get out. We're not going to repeat what I just did. And then also that you can help me free up some of my time, right? So that's the goal. I want to focus on strategic, proactive opportunities that we can work to grow our business rather than always troubleshooting and doing a reactionary approach.
Right, and to touch on that a little bit, so how long do you spend, I guess, fixing issues whenever they do arise?
So monthly?
Sure.
2 weeks a month. I'm going back between the two offices. Traveling takes up a lot of time.
Definitely.
We're in northern New Jersey. So what would be a 20-minute drive could take me 2 hours.
Especially with weather like this. Yeah.
Add on that, it could be 4 hours.
Definitely.
Most of our clients, so our billable hours for the lawyers are 9 to 5.
Yeah.
That means they can only get their work done or their caseload after the fact. So I normally have lawyers, counsel that are working to 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. So that's where I'm getting the phone calls. It's nonstop when they're actually utilizing the equipment to say, I can't finish my file. I can't finish what I need to do for tomorrow's hearings.
Yeah.
You need to get down here and fix this now. I don't even need to explain that.
No,
it's
totally.
a nuisance to my family. It's constant.
And I hear that, but when an issue does arise, and if you're not available to help, what happens to your business, or I guess your attorneys?
It's done. So we're down. So we will have to then ask for an extension
Right.
on that court case. In some instances, if the judge says no, we're dead in the water.
Right. And how do your clients feel about that whenever you do have to bill them more?
Well, they're paying a ton of money
Right.
for our services. Everybody knows that lawyers charge an exorbitant amount of money, but the alternative could be fines, jail, right?
Yeah.
But they're expecting delivery on the services they're paying for.
Of course.
So in some instances, when we have issues with our printers, I have to send my lawyers to FedEx, Kinko's,
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
Staples.
Of course.
It's just a nightmare.
And it's not safe at the end of the day. So you were thinking about bringing somebody potentially on to help you. You mentioned maybe even 10 people, because I know that's sarcasm, but just in case you need somebody to help you. But when it comes to the knowledge level, if you were to bring somebody on, do you have any concerns when it comes to what they're able to handle?
Absolutely, because I'm the supervisor, so I'm entrusting that this individual, this man or woman, is going to be up to speed, is going to be ethical, is going to do all of the right things that I do when I handle my workload. So I'm essentially trusting very, very confidential information with this individual, hoping that they're going to, stick to the standard code, get the job done in a timely manner. All of those are variabilities that I can manage with control and micromanagement, which I don't want to do, right? So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here. It's tough to find good workers, especially good IT people in the business that we're in with confidentiality.
Yeah. Do you think if you were to find that group of individuals or even just one person, how would that streamline your business?
Oh man, it would help me tremendously.
Okay, great.
Tremendously.
So I'm hearing a little bit about time that you'd like to free up. You need that lack of prevention versus kind of being reactive. Instead of being reactive, being proactive, have that knowledge level and expertise. And at the end of the day, keeping costs low. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss in today's meeting?
Listen, it almost sounds too good to be true. So if you could offer everything that you just said and actually deliver on those services, yes, I'm all ears.
So if I can show you a way not only to solve your printing needs, but also incorporate IT services, while kind of freeing up more of your time, being more proactive instead of reactive, and meeting those knowledge levels that you require for your industry while being safe at the end of the day. Would you be interested in learning more?
Yes, absolutely interested. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So I'm going to first tell you a little bit about my preliminary proposal. So last time we spoke, you did tell me that you need one printer for each of your offices. You need them to be in color and to print up to 30,000 pages a month. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Awesome.
That looks very scary to me.
It does look very scary. I actually, in this printer, it can come in as a basic model or you can customize it. But what I'm going to do at the end of today is give you all the customizable pieces that we discussed in our last meeting, and you can pick and choose exactly what you'd like. But it's the exact same printer we discussed last time. It has that ease of use. We offer that training that we also talked about a little bit about, which might be important for your staff. At the end of the day, it's safe, and it's going to be almost like a workplace assistant, which is perfect because it's kind of doing all the work for you.
I didn't think of it that way. Initially, when I saw that, it looks like a big robotic octopus.
Trust me, printers aren't that exciting, but we need them to streamline our business. So
it's a function that we have to have. It's a necessity to do our business.
Of course. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a full proposal next time with more information, but today I'll go ahead and leave you with more information at the end of our meeting, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, please.
Great. So I'm going to go ahead and move into IT services, only because you mentioned how you'd like to free up your time and make things a little more available.
I didn't know that you had IT services.
I know. When I first started, I didn't even know that was even an aspect of a combination.
CDS.
Exactly. And not only do we offer printing services, but we do offer IT Works, which is kind of an umbrella of different services we offer to help IT directors like yourself streamline their business needs. So one of my favorite aspects of IT services is vendor management. So I did some research and I noticed that a typical healthcare law firm deals with about 20 different partners or vendors. Is that accurate with you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Right. So whenever you call one of them, you're probably spending how long on the phone to resolve an
Way
issue?
too many times to get a live person. And
Right.
then when you get it, far too often when I'm calling the help desk, if I can even get a person on the phone, it gets disconnected.
Right.
So I'm not even getting a resolution and I'm just wasting time.
Right. So instead of calling all these individuals separately, you can just call us at CDS and we're able to go ahead and resolve all those issues for you. All you do is one call and we'll keep you updated on the process. Don't you think that would free up more time for you?
So you're saying, just to understand clearly, I could call and get the IT solutions as well as the printer solutions, troubleshoot it in one phone call.
Exactly. And all of our staff is versatile and well trained.
One-stop shop.
Exactly. So instead of us having to transfer you to many different areas or you had to be on hold with many different people, which you've had to do with your vendor services previously, you actually deal with everything all in one, which is perfect for you because we're doing all the work and you can focus on those big projects you'd like to implement for your business.
I like what I'm hearing.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So I'm going to move forward into data security since obviously that's important to you and your business needs. So
cool, that's my backbone.
Right? Backbones are really important, especially with security being a law firm. My mom's a doctor, so I understand the healthcare industry. It's really important, especially with the, healthcare aspects that come with it.
Does she need counsel?
No, but those are her friends. I'll actually hear them. I actually saved some referrals for you. You asked me for them last time.
Yes.
So I'll go ahead and give them to you. A couple different doctors that my mom wrote down that do need it. So
thank you very much.
Of course. If you have any recommendations for me, you can give those to me later on. Help each other out.
This is the foundation of a partnership, a two-way street. Thank you for doing that.
Of course.
You said you were going to do it and you delivered.
Hey, keep my word. But with data security, basically we're going to keep a backup of every single one of your files that you have. You told me that you were a little uncomfortable about having a cloud system and you're unfamiliar with it. But the best part about CDS is we're able to help you not only create it, but train you and your staff on how to use it effectively and efficiently.
I don't want to go down this because it's a lot of technical stuff, mumbo jumbo I don't know.
Okay.
But when you have a cloud and a storm like last night, does that mess up my data?
It's not going to mess up any of your data. It's actually perfect for disaster because let's pretend that storm escalated and you couldn't even access your files by coming into the office today. You can access them from home, but that's something I'll go through in our full presentation next time.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Awesome. So we do offer many different aspects of security in our IT works, but I think something you'll benefit from is our quarterly reports. So we give you monthly reports on usage on any device in your office that is connected to your IT systems. And my favorite part is quarterly business reviews. Those, think of them as kind of like facts we hand you because you did mention you work on those big projects.
Yeah, I have to currently do that by hand myself.
Right. So we do all of that for you and we either email it, give it to you, or a presentation, whatever works best for you.
Really?
Right. You mentioned big projects and we want you to go ahead and implement those and kind of work on them.
That's how we're going to grow our business.
And keep growing, and that's what you're here for, kind of that long-term growth for both, not only myself, but yourself as well. Isn't that exciting?
Tremendously. Again, it's almost too good to be true what I'm seeing here. This is, if you would ask me on a wish list, this is all it. It's all right here. Now, it's the execution and deliverance.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
We do have a full support system, like I said, here for you. We're a team compared to just an individual that you might hire. Right. The knowledge level is all there for you. Now, I know we're kind of running short on time, but we did talk a little bit about our preliminary execution with our printers, a lot about IT that I didn't even know about before I started with CDS, but now I'm teaching you about it. So it shows how fast I was able to do that in the 10 months I was here. I think we'll both benefit from a full presentation where I can kind of move to final steps and finalize things in the printing needs and specifically in the IT services because that's going to help your business continue to grow. How does next Monday at 2 sound?
Mondays are tough. Would you have availability on Tuesday?
Of course. We can do any day that works best for you. I'll go ahead and send you an Outlook invite for Tuesday. Is there anything else you'd like me to bring to that meeting?
No. I do have some other questions. So putting all of that together into a proposal with the printers and the IT solutions that I didn't know you offered.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to the next steps. You've addressed all of my concerns.
I said I'm going to leave you some info regarding the customization you can do to your printer, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Thank you.
Pat, it was so nice to meet you. I'll go ahead and see you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for your time.
I'm going to take, these are your pickles. Thank you.